Identity is composed of many things. Physical identity, for me, I'm a black teenage girl. And mental identity, how I think and how this makes me act. And as we go through life experiences, our identity changes and we evolve. Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close follows Oscar Schell and shows how he develops his identity throughout the course of the story. I have been on a journey with my identity too. In 6th grade, I got a relaxer. Basically, it chemically burned my hair straight. Not like a flat iron or a hot comb did. It was irreversible on the hair I did it to. I wanted a relaxer because, to me, straight hair was the closest thing to being white that I could get. Oscar recounts some of his experiences before his father dying, and this gives us a clue about his mental identity back then. A big part of Oscar's identity is his autism, which no one can completely understand. In the book, Oscar says, before 9/11, Oscar's autism made him unable to do some things. I wanted to bleach my skin like Michael Jackson. 9/11 had a strong effect on Oscar and added to the things he was not able to do. "9/11, combined with his autism, makes it difficult for Oscar to function. These fears have an effect on his identity. I wanted to be white because that's what safe was." Oscar is also still mourning his father's death in his own way, and he does this by subconsciously trying as hard as he can to be similar to his father. Oscar wants to be his own person after his father dies. Due to his age, he has not completely developed his own identity and sticks to doing things his father did, which is what he knows. I wanted to be white because that's what pretty was. Oscar's experience with 9/11 and his father dying put him through the journey that is forming his identity. I wanted to be white because that's all I saw. Once I got a relaxer, I thought I'd be happy and just the same as all my peers. But no, I was just the token black friend with straight hair. My relaxer was a part of my identity back then. I thought it would solve all of my problems, but I realized too late that it wouldn't. Oscar also begins to get over his fears. Oscar's fears are a big part of his identity. Some of them practically control his life. But here, the reader sees Oscar beginning to open up to new things. He is facing his fears and becoming his own person through the help of others. Once I was around a group of black girls that I am proud to call my sisters, my mindset changed. Oscar finally has a big turning point when he says, this has been one of his big struggles, letting his father go. It shows that he is developing his own identity in a way where he can be his own person. Even though Oscar is 9, he has been on a life-altering journey in which his identity has developed. Just like Oscar, I have been on my own journey. Now, I'm growing out my relaxer. And yes, I still straighten my hair sometimes, but it isn't so I look white, it's simply because I like the look. I don't expect an understanding from my audience, much like none of us can truly understand Oscar. Most of you are comfortable and feel safe in the skin you're in. But to a naive little black girl, the best option in today's society seemed to be white. And like Tamara Mowry says, like many others, I'm happy to say goodbye to burnt straight hair and hello to thick, healthy curls. It's the perfect way to embrace the real me.